H4 A-Wing. HMP Maze, awash with life, with pain, with little parcels of extreme. A dystopian city of cells and screws, populated by gangsters, terrorists, drug dealers, paedophiles, burglars and fraudsters. We were an A-list cast of all that was corrupt. Master creators of trauma and drama. Distributors of hurt, most of us having been seeded and grown in the soils of dysfunction. And the mental health problems. Profound, ubiquitous, untreated. I was in H4, the Borstal Wing. 17, a petty thief, street kid, damaged in times past, ripped and torn by physical, emotional and sexual brutality. They made us wear a jaggy rough cloth uniform for an additional burden of itching and scratching. Another annoyance in a perpetual series of discomforts. Days moved like thick treacle in the spaces between food and sleep, trapped behind razor wire and military gun towers. A zoo for a multitude of extraordinarily dangerous animals, slobbering hyenas and jackals, housed by our keepers alongside harvest mice and kittens. We were all living the short, sharp shock, all afraid, all pretending otherwise, in conditions immeasurably worse than most would believe. Every now and again, a gesture of kindness, more often than not received with suspicion, our walls being stronger and taller than those that envelop. Borstal in Northern Ireland in the 70s, by reputation, the hardest time you could do in the UK. We were beaten regularly, punished for everything and nothing, bound by routine, 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 routine. And the noise, oh the noise, snarling patrol dogs, tin mugs clattering on bars, screws running battens on corrugated fences, shoutings from cell to cell, threats, banter, gossip, yelps of pain spreading disquiet. Helicopters scanning for tunnels, thacka, 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 thacka. Toothbrushes tapping on the iron pipes, reverberating through our cells every goddamn night. Sometimes by me. And the smell of carbolic and bleach hanging, an antiseptic cloud struggling to mask the stench of slop out. But by far the worst bit, the other prisoners, petty, savage, violent, dangerous, cruel, their schadenfreude pleasures breeding like mould on an old damp loaf. Prison could be almost tolerable if it wasn't for the other prisoners and the screws.